Somerset is the home of cheddar cheese, and it's no accident that the best cheddar is made in Somerset. The family have been making cheese here about 400 years. My brother Tom and I run the cheese making business, and my two cousins David and Roger run the farming side of the business. So we're at the farmhouse where my grandmother used to make the cheese out the back here, and the cheese was stored in the bedroom upstairs. My grandparents were making cheese here in the early 1900s, and my grandmother was a really good cheese maker, and she was the first person to write the recipe down, which was fundamental because it meant that everyone was making cheese the same way, and it meant the cheese was really consistent, and she really focused on making the best cheese that she could make every single time she made it. So we still use exactly the same traditional bulk starters that she would use, which means that no one else's cheese in the world can taste the way that the cheese we make here at Wyke tastes. So the cheese will be stored in the fridge. One thing we always say, top tip, get the cheese out of the fridge half an hour or so before you're going to eat it. Let it warm up, because as the cheese warms up, it comes alive and releases all those lovely flavours, and we end up with this lovely, lovely, crumbly vintage cheddar, which, as you can see, today we make the cheese still using milk from our own farms, but we've also got a load of other farms in the region that supply good quality milk as well. Somerset has its own unique microclimate, which is really conducive to growing grass, and really good grass is the key to making really good cheese. It takes 10 litres of milk to make a kilo of cheese, and then you would age that cheese on for another 18 months to 2 years, and the flavours will be amplified more and more. So the quality of the milk first and foremost is paramount, and then adhering to that traditional recipe, which gives us the lovely cheddar that we want to make. So sustainability is a really big focus for us. My grandmother used to say that if you look after nature, nature will look after you. We recycle water wherever possible. We generate all of the electricity and all the gas that we use, all of the energy in the process is generated by our own renewable energy department on the farm. So everything's made using green energy. So today I'm grading cheese. This cheese is named after my grandmother Ivy. Ivy never left Somerset. She never travelled on a plane, so she'd be amazed to know now that we export these cheeses to 160 countries all around the world.